I know Andrew Palace wants to make a statement. Andrew Palace wants to keep his seat at the table in Pittsburgh wrestling. Everybody's clapping because Palace is out of here.
He's clapping because he's leaving.
But we're going to march on this and so much more. Nice reaction at the shop for Luca.
The people love Luca. The fireman's coming.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait, what the hell?
I am some guy named John, and I am flanked by the two greatest best friends and wrestlers you'll find anywhere in Pittsburgh. Joe Murphy, Clayton King, we are Buddies Incorporated.
Buddies Inc. making their presence known here at the shop.
See, the Buddies have been a little distracted. I don't even know who we're facing tonight because before the break, I won a title match for any title that I goddamn please. And well, that contract had more holes than most of your faces. Yeah, piercings are ugly. You'll never be employed. You'll never be employed. And after discussions with our publisher to avoid a lengthy legal battle, my title shot is now for any title at any time, any place I want.
That is late breaking.
I still can't find that book anywhere.
So the Buddies, we are officially, your any place, anytime champions.
Does he know you don't have to scream in that? I mean,
it's already
you
amplified.
have a microphone,
Yeah.
Buddies Incorporated, that's some guy named John, Joe Murphy, and Clayton King. And we have now been informed that John's title shot is for any title in the company. And coming out, Buddy's opponents for tonight, the new team of Death Watch, Bro Hemoth and Johnny Demise.
Johnny Demise, Bro Hemoth are ready to roll.
Death Watch here to go 2-on-2 with Buddies Incorporated. Despite now some guy named John has a title shot at any time, any place. It looks like this will be a tag team match. Clayton King on the outside. I think Joe Murphy is going to be John's selection for his tag team partners. Death Watch, Buddies Inc. Night one, first night in town at the shop. Oof. Of course, Johnny Demise is a part of El Luca's generation, the 880 Next Gen. Now, Bro Hemoth has taken Johnny Demise under his bro wing, as it will.
A little disrespectful slap there.
Well, if you have a championship opportunity for any championship in 880 wrestling, I think you would act like that, too.
You got to be a piece of shit to slap somebody in the back of the head like that.
Oh! Oh, neck breaker by Johnny D, and in comes Mr. Hair in a Bun, Joe Murphy. Well, just as Joe Murphy enters the ring, Bro Hemoth does too for Death Watch.
Bro Hemoth letting the Buddies know they're on Death Watch right now.
I didn't know Joe Murphy had moves like that.
I did.
Ooh. Interesting.
Interesting.
The audience here at the shop has an opinion. Oh.
The audience letting know Joe Murphy made a mistake.
hardest head in the 880 locker room, Bro Hemoth here. Death Watch in Death Watch here.
Double whammy. Double whammy in the...
John trying to get involved, but meanwhile in the ring here, hammering blows. Tripped up. Is this a cover? Yeah, kind of. 2, there's John. Conspicuous by what they're wearing, Clayton King is in their wrestling attire, yet they're not in this match.
Yeah, they're ready for a fight.
Buddies Incorporated, of course, authors of the empty tag rope, which Tyler and I still can't find in stores. Slam down there.
We even have a new library down here to choose from in Southside.
2, just a 2 count. Of course, yes, we are at the shop. We're in the literal south side of Pittsburgh.
And I can't find that book anywhere.
With our first night in town. So thank you for watching live and also in the future. Toddy Tondera here with Tyler Ray Kendrick all day, every day.
TRK all day, every day, baby. That's what they say.
Suplex back in the ring there.
Big suplex.
And still to come, our big main event, the TNF Championship on the line. The Black Sheep, Nick's Wilde, defending against the unwilting Tatiana. Rivals for quite some time, and it's all going to blow up here at our first night in town in our main event. Cover here. 2. Bro Hemoth breaking up the cover.
Not on his death watch.
Oh, come on now. The gentrifier, some guy named John, tagged in. Mr. Hairnabun has the hardest knees in Buddies Incorporated, is what he said before this match. So that's why they're utilizing the knees of Joe Murphy.
Every time I see Joe Murphy without a shirt on, I always think he just has a shirt on. Like a white shirt.
Yeah, very white.
Very white.
Demise's eyes. Bit of a grind job on the top rope. Reversal. A spine buster here. John just screaming his lights out here.
Out of agony. Shoulder up there on that pin attempt.
Of course, 880 Wrestling Thursday night fights. First time in the South Side. Thank you for this awesome crowd coming up here. I hope I see everybody every week.
Big crowd tonight. Clayton King trying to call some director.
Joe Murphy getting clocked upside his head. John gets clocked upside his head. And now this is the Bro Train.
Bro Train. That ring is shifting with the sheer size.
I believe that's some guy named John's contract.
Rip it up. Rip it up.
Happy birthday, Clayton King. Blair Zeleth.
Blair Zeleth.
Part of the 880's next generation is going to take. You want to talk about a death watch? I think Joe Murphy is going to be 6 feet under. Big spear. Double cover. 2. Ring it up for Death Watch. What a big victory.
Death Watch.
Big tag team debuting here at the first night in town. We do have tag team champions in Den of Desire, and I hope Den is watching because we got a new hot tag team on the block.
Absolutely. Making the statement, taking down the buddies.
But most importantly, we now know that John has a contract for any championship in 880 Wrestling. Buddies Incorporated, see ya, folks. What a win for Death Watch.
Better sleep with that contract close to your chest because everyone is gunning for some guy named John.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Mann has requested time on the microphone this evening, and 880 Wrestling has chosen to grant him that time. So without further ado, Marcus Mann.
The rules, or you can be the exception.
Let's smoke him out.
There you go.
Let's smoke him out. There he is. Here comes the Black Hand Society. That's the Destroyer Peyton Graham. The little Weasley guy is Marcus Mann, the storyteller. And it looks like Marcus has something to say.
This is not going to be easy for Peyton Graham and myself. The Black Hand Society came to 880 Wrestling, and we came to cement a legacy. And in 6 months, we did that. We won the 880 championship. We won the tag team championships. We created the Thursday Night Fights championship. But in that time, unfortunately, Ty Cross has suffered a concussion, and he is no longer going to be around at 880. And then at the last event at Penn Brewery, Tyler Vox threw a fireball in Matt Connor's face. And neither one of us have heard from Edric Everhart since all of this has gone down. Peyton and myself, we've been doing this for a long time together. It has been 13 years that we have been a team, but unfortunately, this is where it's going to end. So at this point, I am formally announcing that the Black Hand Society will be disbanded.
It's a Christmas present late, huh?
That's a late Kwanzaa miracle for me.
Black Hand Society. Marcus Mann just announced that the Black Hand Society is disbanding and breaking up, and here comes a representative of the Black Hand Society, the only one in the Black Hand Society to still have gold. Here comes the Black Sheep, Nick Wilde, with our former 880 champion, Remy LeVay, in tow. Nix and Remy don't seem too happy about the Black Hand Society breaking apart here.
8 years ago, the two of you made my life a living hell when I first started in this business. And over time, you took me under your wing. I never thought that I would be able to join the Black Hand Society, let alone win the championship. We had everything, Marcus. And you alone were supposed to make sure that coming into this new year, Black Hand Society will be stronger than ever, that we would be on top.
That's what Marcus promised them.
That's right.
You don't get to just decide when and where the Black Hand Society continues. And Peyton, just a little reminder for you, I own your ass. I have your contract. The whole reason you even came back, the whole reason you're even in this ring right now is because of me. So I want you to think about that and think about the ramifications.
Oof.
You hear me?
He owns them.
Apparently he has a contract.
All right. Remy LeVay holding the microphone like an MC.
Marcus, Peyton, we can do this two ways. We can do it the easy way. We get out of here, we go have a couple of drinks, and we figure out how to turn this shit around. Or we can do this the hard way. And if you think what we did to Ty and Matt was bad,
Extra hard.
the hard way is going to be a hell of a lot worse when we get done with you.
Peyton Graham blocking Marcus Mann, maybe stepping in front of the storyteller. And he says, calm down, you may have my contract, but...
Look, you don't need to do that, okay? Look. Just, Remy, you got what you want. I can't help what happened. Look, in October, I get it. I screwed up. I was the first one eliminated. I screwed up. I wasn't there in November. I wasn't there in December. I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it. You guys took out Ty and Edric, one of the 4 original members. You took out Matt. You had Foxy take out Matt. He's blinded in one eye now.
Give me that. Give me that. You want to know why we took them out? Because they were liabilities. All of you have been liabilities. You're going to invite us in to the Black Hand Society and think that you can disband it just like that? Let me remind you of something. This is my goddamn show. This is my belt. This is my company. Yeah. I worked my ass off for this. And honestly, this is my night. I'm defending this belt in the main event of my show. So you two are also liabilities. And I want you two to kick fucking rocks. Get the hell out of my building. Think about what we told you. Do you want to do this the easy way or the hard way? I'll give you time. I'm a giving person. Me and Remy, we have business to attend to tonight, and you two can get the hell out.
Marcus Mann originally helped Nick's Wilde be the TNF champion, but now Nick's Wilde, the black sheep,
unprecedented times,
is kicking Marcus and Peyton out of the ring, and it looks like Nick's Wilde said, I don't want you around for the main event.
Told to kick rocks and take some city steps up to Mount Washington.
Remy LeVay and Nick's Wilde. Seems like there is some dissension in the Black Hand Society. Nick's Wilde says, my room, my show, my rules. The Black Hand Society is over when I say it's over.
Trouble in paradise.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first night in town continues as our next bout is scheduled for one fall.
Pumping and thumping in time.
This next match, when I saw this is the one that I was excited for. These two, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes and BSJ, were the first ever Thursday Night Fights match.
Holy cow. So it's only right that they square off tonight. Because we're new in town. First night in town.
Wrestler Reese Hayes.
Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes, for those new to 880 Wrestling, was once our 880 champion, been in recent, mostly unprecedented times. Reese Hayes has a bit of a new demeanor, a more serious aspect.
Walking with purpose.
That's a good way to say it, TRK.
Oh, yeah.
And here comes the embodiment of 880 Wrestling from this very side of Pittsburgh. Here comes BSJ.
His opponent, fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 155 pounds, representing the 4th line. This is the G.G. Allen of professional wrestling. This is Satan's favorite saint. This is Brandon St. James.
Brandon St. James starting off our first night in town here at the shop.
Coming in like a bat out of hell. Brandon St. James ready to raise the roof in here.
More like a saint out of hell. Satan's favorite
out of
saint.
hell.
The crust punk crowd killer, the gutter phenomenon, whatever you want to call him. Multiple time 880 tag team champions, former hardcore champion.
In this very building.
And as we mentioned before, these two were once the first match on the original Thursday Night Fights. Two of the original students of MV Young, two of the original Steel City Killers. Through here. Oh, up and over. Look at the shoulders of Reese Hayes.
My shoulders is getting up.
Yeah, right?
Shoulders is getting big, baby.
As the smoke billows
Billowing
through the room. How beautiful these shots are. Lock it up here. Center of the ring. Ooh.
Big hair flip.
Yeah.
Gotta love it when they flip the hair. Gotta love it.
Gotta love it when a plan comes together, right?
That's absolutely right.
Oh. Lock it up there. Again here. Oh. Headlock takeover. Of course, we just talked about it before. At Enjoys Wrestling, Get Warmer, Casey Orr, Brandon St. James, and Reese Hayes were on the same side. But tonight, a battle for supremacy. What a win this would mean for our first night in town for either of these competitors here. Of course,
a little bit of a gator roll there.
Yeah, right? Of course, Brandon St. James is part of Total Fucking Chaos, TFC.
Reese Hayes coming back to the headlock of his own.
Tell you what, TRK, it looks like that Brandon St. James is going to have to mold to Reese's wrestling style because Reese is very much in control right now.
Absolutely.
Reese more of the mat technician, the ground and pound style. Reese Hayes often wins with your quick pins, your flash pins. He's a smart and calculated individual. Oh!
Ooh, still working that head.
Another headlock takeover there. Referee George Ross checking the shoulders of BSJ, and again, who we just saw in our ring, Nick Wilde defending the TNA Championship against his rival Tatiana to end tonight off here. Oh, big slap across the chest, and from what it seemed like Nick Wilde is going to come out with Remy LeVay and not Marcus Mann or anybody else.
Anyone else? Okay.
Grabbed by the hair here. Coming off of Brandon St. James's unholy holiday where, unfortunately, Jamie Jamison was able to pick up the victory over BSJ. A lot to prove right now. Oh! I remember our first night.
My favorite move.
There's that snapmare, baby. Remember our first night in New Kensington. Fast forward to our first night in Pittsburgh. Shades of his coach, MV Young, with that senton.
Brandon St. James in control here.
Always say Brandon St. James is the wettest and wildest in the locker room.
I don't know if I've ever seen him dry.
Oh, out here.
Out here.
A little closer to us here.
Out here in the field.
Oh.
Big thud.
You could hear that echo there, TRK. You could hear Reese said, "This is what you want, Brandon. This is what you wanted for the first night in town." Oh!
That's brick. That's brick.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Sorry.
All right. Have it.
Well, these are the only two chairs in the house, so you could.
Those are it.
But as Satan's favorite saint says, he wants to take Reese Hayes to the limit, throwing those chairs in the ring. TRK and myself are now standing, which we're used to up in Dottie Block.
That's a little piece of home. Little piece of home. Crowd clamoring to have a seat.
This ain't much of a coffee date. Shades of their coach, MV Young, Reese Hayes, BSJ.
Ooh.
Center of the ring under the bright lights here.
Right hands.
Oh. These two have learned so much and grown so much. And to see them hammering on each other here.
Back and forth, back and forth.
You know, the Steel City Killers have that never say die attitude.
Oh.
And they only sleep when they're dead. Brandon St. James, big boot.
Right to the chest. Can't help but wonder if he's got an Adidas emblem on his chest now.
Oh, forearm shot to the corner here. I mean, a win here for either of these two. Of course, the last time Reese was in a ring for 880 Wrestling, he was celebrating a little bit, but again, this new Reese is different, more calculated. Oh, shotgun drop kick sends BSJ down here. Here's a cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
Bouncing around. That big shotgun drop kick.
The BSJ chants are starting here. Oh. Firing shots. Oh. Twisting that leg up and holding on here for that one-legged Boston Crab we've seen Reese Hayes utilize before. Amateur wrestler really sinking it in. Now BSJ isn't one to tap out.
Really working that pentagram there.
Oh. Using that big left boot. Begs Reese Hayes off, creates some space between the two individuals here. But, oh, Reese Hayes back on attack. I mean, he had to control the first part of this matchup and has regained that same energy here.
Looks like cameraman trying to get an angle there.
Yeah, Eric, cameraman, thanks for making it to the shop here in Pittsburgh.
Love Eric.
Now, Reese Hayes used to be our sweetie boy, but he's not too sweet
Not
anymore.
sweet anymore.
Yeah.
His hits are just hitting different.
Reese is fine. Oh, suplex there. And all three amigos, looks like they came to the party here. There's a cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Just a 2 there. Now, a lot of history between these two. They've always fought on the same side. Now, their coach, MV Young, says, you know, everybody says wrestling is for everybody. Well, MV Young says wrestling isn't for everybody.
It is absolutely not for everyone.
It's about those people that show up and do what they can and work hard. And these are two individuals here in the Pittsburgh area that have been breaking out. Oh. Nothing in the pool. Oh, a bit of a tarantula situation here.
This looks extremely painful.
Oh.
BSJ with a nifty move there.
Breaking out something new at the shop. Again, when you train with people, when you grow up with people in the wrestling business, you kind of have to pull out all the stops. You have to bring out something that you haven't brought to the table before.
I want a picture of that. Get a picture of that, put it on a calendar, all 12 months.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
So one of our photographers should do a 12-month calendar.
I love that idea.
Oh, firing forearm shots from the knees. BSJ stands up. Oh. Now, is this match going to end in a knockout, TRK?
It looks like it.
Against the ropes. Oh, meeting center ice. Oh!
These two guys have the same idea. Back and forth.
Now they are both down. Mirror images of each other just a second ago. We talked about Brandon St. James's gold credentials here at 880 Wrestling. Of course, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes was once 880 champion.
Not that long ago.
Struggling to get to their feet here. Oh, duck under. Blue Thunderbomb cover here. 2 and, ooh, just a 2 count.
Near fall there. Brandon St. James getting every single last piece of that Blue Thunder Bomb.
Oh! On the back of his head, cover here. Down. 2. Oh, just a 2 count there,
Big
Tyler.
grunt there coming out of Reese Hayes with authority.
Both struggling to get to their feet. That's that determination. That's that grit we've seen of the new Reese Hayes.
Reese Hayes telling George to shut up.
Oh, big blockbuster off the second rope cover here. 2 and...
Oh,
2.
My goodness.
Just a 2 count.
The fight continues.
Really beautiful camera shots by CL Graves here, our head camera operator.
CL.
Great shot here.
All right, CL.
Oh, the crowd seems split between Reese fans and Brandon fans. I mean, we love both of these guys.
We love them both.
Yeah. But this is the competition that the Steel City Killers bring to Pittsburgh. Big crush cutter. 2, 3, 2, Tyler, 2.
Just 2. I could have sworn it was 3. I could have sworn.
Big wins in 2024. BSJ over the likes of Effie, over the likes of Hoodfoot, was the hardcore champion. But tonight at the shop, 880 Wrestling's first night in town, he can't put Reese Hayes down.
Can't put them down. They can't put each other down.
Uh-oh.
High-risk maneuver here.
Yeah, a bit of a low bridge here at the shop. Shot to the head there. Oh. BSJ stalled out on that, sitting on the top rope. Reese Hayes is going to follow BSJ up there. Reese Hayes using those big arms maybe for a suplex. Oh, headbutt there. Precariously on that top turnbuckle still is BSJ.
Big bump from up there. Gathering himself.
Sunset flip, roll through. 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Brandon St. James.
What a surprise there. Usually we see amateur wrestler Reese Hayes win in that fashion.
A little bit of taste of his own medicine there. Replay brought to you by Sidekick Media. Big sunset flip from the top rope. Saint's favorite Saint, Brandon St. James.
BSJ a little flashy here at the first night in town at the shop. And again, Reese leaves an 880 ring quite disappointed in himself. What does this mean for the future of amateur wrestler? Oh. Reese, this is our first night in town. You're a Steel City Killer. Embrace your brother. Embrace your brother.
It was a fair fight. It's a good fight.
I don't know, Brandon. We've had trouble with Reese in the past here. Reese is a little frustrated, but I'll tell you who isn't. It's Satan's favorite Saint. What a big victory by Brandon tonight. Oh, it looks like we're getting our chairs back, Tyler.
We're getting our chairs back?
Yeah. Here's yours first.
Thank you so much.
I'm more of a giver than receiver. Oh, I got mine
They're
now.
color-coded.
Yes.
They're color-coded.
Sheesh. Very interesting.
Our first night in town continues as our next bout is a 10-person tag team attraction scheduled for one fall.
We still got 3 more in this big 10-person tag. Thank you so much for joining us. IndyWrestling.us, Toddy Tundare here with Tyler Ray Kendrick, TRK, all day, every day.
That's what they say, baby.
Introducing first team number 1. Fighting out of Pittsburgh, by way of Aiken, South Carolina. Wearing number 32, Avalanche Adams. His tag team partners first. Fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by way of Charlotte, North Carolina. Standing 6'7" tall, wearing number 1, Big out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, wearing number 69. This is Big Jim Fridge, and they are the Department of Jocks. Their tag team partners first, fighting out of New Kensington, Pennsylvania. He is one whiskey-fueled mean son of a bitch. This is the Big Scourge, Adrian Kirsch. Their tag team partner, lastly, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio. This is the Monarch, Clayton King.
Clayton King still feeling the effects from the hit from Blair Zeleth.
Big 10-person tag. We've got the Department of Jocks. They're the ones in the color-coded uniforms. We got Adrian Kirsch drinking in the corner. And we got Clayton King, who thinks he's a monarch, but he's really just a buddy. 5-on-5 tag action. Oh my gosh, it's the Bearcat!
Introducing next team number 2. First, from where the Wilde things are, weighing in at 265 pounds here on the Bearcat. Keith Hot, their tag team partners first. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, this is the transfer. Disaster Beach. Blair Zeleth, their tag team partners, weighing in at 149 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California. This is Jasper Elman. Their tag team partners, first known the world over as Game Change Styles. It's Irving West. Their tag team partner is the Hulk, Andy Ripley. And collectively, they are the reigning Bull Queer Tag Team Champions. They are the Creeps. Can't relate either politically or socially.
A fun thing over here at commentary table that none of us you can see is every time I tilt up the smoke machine, it just blows smoke everywhere. So I hope you're having fun with that.
Big group here. I don't know if we have any more people. We have any more people in the locker room?
I don't know.
It's just everybody.
Blair Zeleth, a part of the 880. Should I?
All hell's breaking loose.
George said, you know what, you might as well ring this. I can't clear him out. We got the Bearcat, Keith Hot. We got Jazz in there. We got part of the 880 Next Gen, Blair Zeleth. And of course, can't really exist politically or socially. The full queer tag team champions, Creeps, are in the ring here. If you're just tuning in, no, this isn't a battle royal. This is what we do every Thursday at 880 Wrestling.
All hell's breaking loose. If you want to fight, you can fight. In a match like this, 10 tag person action.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how one referee can control it, but that's why referee George Ross said, you know what, might as well ring the bell, dude.
He's the best in the biz. If anyone could do it, George can.
Right now, Team 880. Bring it around town, led by the Bearcat, Keith Hot. How you like them apples, Tyler?
Oh, I like them.
Not really sure who's the legal individuals in the ring right now. It's just a whole splattering mess here. Kind of look like a mosh pit there at Warped Tour circa 2006.
Wish I could have been there.
Yeah?
Wish I could have been there.
I was at a lot of those Warped Tours.
Were they
Oh,
fun?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Big Jim Fridge there. Oh! Avalanche Adams. Sorry, it's smoke inhalation here.
Okay. Things are heating up. Oh!
A big pump kick by Big D, Dev Swayze. Now, Dev Swayze and Adrian Kirsch, they met in jail, and they're tag team partners tonight. Well, this is, worse than most jails here at 880 Wrestling.
Oh, my goodness.
A little bit of a slop drop from drop kick there by Adrian Kirsch, Mr. No Shoes. Kick to the gut.
It's really brave not wearing shoes in competition.
Oh! KJ Styles, Irv West with a big suplex.
Big suplex.
Here comes the Monarch, Clayton King. Oh, from Buddies Inc., who we saw earlier this evening.
Ooh, here we go. No love lost between these two.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
2. And that is it.
That's it.
Here are your winners. The team of T2T, Blue Arizona. From Reese and Elvin Siedenbach.
What a 10-person competition here, representing 880's new gen, representing 880's next gen, Blair Zellin, picking up a pinfall victory over Clayton King. Now it's time for a group celebration.
The south side of Pittsburgh is filling the BBC tonight, baby.
The south side of Pittsburgh will never be the same. 880 Wrestling moving into your town for our first night in town. We still got a couple of more.
Our first night in town continues as our next bout is a tag team attraction, and it is for the 880 tag team titles and is scheduled for one fall.
Tag team supremacy on the line. The 880 tag team championships are up next in these two young, exciting tag teams. If this is the first time you're watching 880 Wrestling, if this is the first time you're watching Thursday Night Fights, this one's going to be hot,
This
TOT.
is hot, baby. It's cold outside, but it's hot in the ring tonight.
That's a great point. It's freezing outside.
It's so cold.
We have our garage door open, and it is freaking cold.
Introducing first, fighting out of the team parallel universe at a total combined weight of 272 pounds. First is the psychedelic prince, Sammy Sunflower. His tag team partner, the Prophecy of Land Dreams. Collectively, they are Psychedelic Dreams.
On the right with the fluffy hair, that's Sammy Suntimer. On the other side, Aleo Dreams. Collectively, they are known as Psychedelic Dreams. Both young upstarts out of the Pittsburgh area, and what we've seen from them at 880 Wrestling so far, the future is very bright for these two.
So bright, the lights have never been brighter than the shop tonight for Psychedelic Dream. You know, my personal favorite, Sammy Suntimer.
I think we're going to have a pink out tonight. And here comes the tag champs. Dance party, baby.
And their opponents, hailing from the den at a total combined weight of 420 pounds, first, borderline indecent, Marco Narciso. His tag team partner is the Cannabis Casanova, Blizzy Blake, and they are the reigning and defending 880 tag team champion. They are the Den of Desire.
One of my favorite acts in all of Pittsburgh. Folks watching, Marco Narciso and Blizzy Blake make up 2 of the 3 members of the Den of Desire, and they are, Tyler, our 880 tag team champions.
Yes, they are. Borderline very decent, Marco Narciso, and like you said, the biggest arm, but maybe 880.
Yeah.
Blizzy Blake. We're ready to party. We're ready to party. We're ready to throw down. Are you having an acid trip, or are you dreaming? Are you in the Den of Desire?
Are you doing all of that?
Are you doing all of that?
Of course, Den of Desire from up in those purple clouds. There's none more dynamic on the 880 roster than Marco Narciso, and of course, the Cannabis Casanova Blizzy Blake. And a kiss back to you for our first night in town. Chat rats, chat it up. We've got 2 more matches of both championship matches. excited for this one. I love all 4 of these competitors. I love all 4 of them.
Incredible. We're blessed.
Yes.
I'm not a religious man, but we're blessed.
Yeah.
Here.
Non-denominationally blessed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Surprised I said non-denominationally twice, kind of correct. I thought I'd botched that. Looks like
It's sportsmanship here.
Blizzy is going to start in the ring here with Aleo Dreams. First tag team championship at the shop. This place looks freaking nuts, dude.
It really does.
It looks crazy in here. It looks crazy. So if you're watching from home right now or in the future and you're like, that place looks crazy, I will say I'm here, and it is.
Yeah, I'm here and I'm experiencing it. Once these lights came on, once the fog machine kept rolling in, it's wild.
Flipping through here. And of course, Pro Wrestling Chat Tuesdays at 9 p.m. New logo for the Wrestling Mayhem Show. Of course, Wrestling Mayhem Show put together by Sidekick Media Services, who bring you Thursday night fights. Oh, headlock there. Oh, Aleo attempting to create space between himself and Blizzy, but Blizzy
Locking
hanging on.
it in.
Oh, a little tilter whirl headlock takeover here. Now, Tyler, what do you think it's going to take for a team like the young Psychedelic Dreams here to get an upset victory for these tag team championships?
They're going to have to absolutely sell out. They're going to have to put their body on the line. They're going to have to give it everything they got. They can't hold anything back, because once you do that against the champs, you're cooked.
Bounce, reversal here. Jump over, coming back through, big leapfrog. Ooh. Big snap suplex here. There's a cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
Just the 2.
Alrighty.
Early 2 count here.
Now, what's interesting about Aleo Dreams and Blizzy Blake, some of their wrestling capabilities, they both operate with a very lucha libre style. They're always bouncing up and down on the ropes. Of course, Aleo Dreams has that devastating dream catcher that he's put away quite a few competitors with.
It's going to be interesting to see if this building can hold these two.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, period, in this building. Roll through here. Oh, head scissors takeover there, TRK.
Oh, trying to pop his head off his little shoulders there. Blizzy Blake trying to come through with another. Oh my goodness. Aleo Dreams' head just smacks right off the canvas. Sammy Suntimer coming in to stop the count. George just letting him know, hey, you got to tag in like everybody else.
Oh, in unfamiliar territory there. Oh, look at that height.
Goodness.
Almost touched the ceiling with that. Narciso in with the big hip attack, of course, with those long appendages. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Now coming up here January 17th, you want to talk about the Den of Desire. Let's talk about
the ball drop.
The ball drop, baby. Oh, if Den of Desire is able to keep those tag team championships until January 17th, they have a date with the Runway coming up. Come check us out, Penn Brewery, January 17th for Den of Desire ball drop. Tickets on sale now.
I'm going to have to wear my tuxedo. It's going to be a red carpet event. Den of Desire versus the Runway. I'm going to have to dress to the nines.
Yeah, Fashionista, of course, will be there. Mr. Design, Tyler Klein, I'm sure both watching. Oh, from home tonight across the knee of Narciso.
Leo Dream taking a lot of punishment there. Snapmare, my favorite move.
Your favorite move, followed by my favorite room. My favorite move, and here comes a full package for the dream catcher, Aleo. Sexy cover.
The sexiest cover I have ever seen in my life.
The full package, first time here. So if it's your first time watching,
why, they're the tag champions here.
You want to see a little poetry in motion, Tyler? Look now.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Leo doesn't know where he is. Of course, Sammy never knows where he is. And Sammy's in.
Sammy's in, baby.
Oh, firing shots back and forth. Blizzy Blake and Sammy under these hot lights at the shop. Gun drop kick down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Now, we talked about it a little bit before, but what if Psychedelic Dreams leaves here with the tag team championship?
It's gonna be crazy.
Cover here. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Blizzy Blake.
You couldn't help but think with that type of momentum, Sammy Suntimer was getting a 3 count there.
Oh, firing shots down here. In comes Aleo Dreams. Bounce against the ropes. Oh, a little combination platter from the other side of the galaxy. Comes that sliding knee in the cover. 2. Ooh, 2 count here.
Psychedelic Dream. Some teamwork of their own.
I think Sammy was tagged back in. Oh, they have Blizzy Blake down the scope of their rifles right now. Oh, trying for a double super kick. Slid out of the way. Blizzy Blake getting back up to his feet. Out goes Aleo. Oh, super kick.
Down goes Marco.
Yeah, I think that super kick had Blake running into Marco here. Oh, rolling through. Look at the power of the Cannabis Casanova.
The biggest arms showing us how he got him. Sheer strength coming out of Blizzy Blake.
Leo back in there. Quick as all hell. Oh! Stopping Blake in his tracks. Sammy down, Blizzy down. Aleo having some fun, but guess who's behind you, Aleo? Oh, trying to get out of there. Oh, DDT! Aleo attempting to escape. Marco.
Still got hit with it anyway.
Holding on. Looking for that Galaxy DDT, but it's going to eat a super kick instead. And we've seen this before. It's the Deathadil from Marco Narciso. And here comes the Cannabis Casanova from the Den of Desire. From those purple clouds, 420 Frog Splash. And you can ring it up.
Here are your winners, and still the 880 Tag Team Champions, the Den of Desire.
Den of Desire pick up a big victory, a big title defense here at our first night in town. From Dottie Block to the shop, flies into Blizzy Blake with a 3 count there by Sidekick Media Services.
The amount of force and air Blizzy Blake was able to get there was impressive enough to put it away and remain your tag team champions. We gotta love the effort and the ability from our challengers.
And up next, our big main event of the evening. Nick Wilde defends the TNF Championship against their rival, the unwilting Tatiana. Former members of the Wildflowers, friends no more. But these 4 in the ring, love all 4 of them. What a big win for Den. And what's it going to take for the Runway to get the titles off the Den, you think?
Maybe some bullshit. Who knows?
Yeah.
It could go either way.
And
I'll tell you one thing, I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, if Den of Desire is able to hold on to those tag team championships till January 17th, we'll see at Penn Brewery for Den of Desire's Ball Drops. Den versus the Runway.
And ladies and gentlemen, whether here at the shop or out there in the internet world, we like to give everybody credit here that makes 880 Wrestling possible. And first and foremost, our production team, Sidekick Media Services, that brings us to
give it up for
IndyWrestling.US,
Sidekick Media Services.
to YouTube, to Twitch.
Sorg's
Also,
crew.
your hardest working man of the evening, our referee this evening is George Ross.
Thank you, George.
Thank you, George.
One of the best in the business there, referee George Ross.
And for the internet masses on commentary this evening, first on color commentary, TRK all day, baby, they say, Tyler Ray Kendrick.
Very interesting.
There he is.
Very interesting.
And his tag team partner is mine, and about to be, if not already, your favorite as well, my brother.
How's
from
my
another
hair look?
Tawny.
Hair looks amazing. Yeah.
You guys missed the pop-up. I missed the pop-ups.
Hi, everybody.
I missed the pop-ups.
Hi, everybody.
And I am your host for the evening.
That person knows when my birthday is. They wished me happy birthday before.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
When is your
We
birthday?
now
December
head to our main
24th.
event of the evening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the TNF Championship.
Main event vibe incoming. Our first Thursday night fights here at the shop. It's going to be main evented by Nick's Wilde defending the TNF Championship. Nick's Wilde often says TNF stands for Thursday Nick's Fights, and this is their show. Well, the unwilting Tatiana has something to say about that. The mid-size Magnolia making her entrance here at the shop.
We love to see it. Unwilting on the face. And up for the challenge is the unwilting Tatiana.
And as we mentioned before, Tatiana was growing a few flowers of her own, those being Reese and Nick's Wilde. After some unfortunate circumstances, Nick's Wilde became the black sheep, became the TNF champion, and has been a thorn in our sides ever since.
Ever since.
And you want to talk about thorns, Tatiana knows a thing or two about.
She's got a few.
And out comes from outside the flock, one of our own originals, one of our original traders, if you want me to be honest.
The OG of the traders, Nick Wilde. And with Remy LeVay. And that's it.
We talked about that before. Marcus Mann wanted to disband the Black Hand Society, and Nick's Wilde said, as long as I hold this gold, that's not happening.
One fall, and it is for the TNF Championship. Introducing first the challenger. She fights out of your local flower shop. She is the #1 contender to the TNF Championship. This is the unwilting Tatiana. Her opponent, the champion. They fight outside the flock. Weighing in at 215 pounds, coming to the ring alongside Remy LeVay. They are the self-proclaimed host to Thursday Nick's Fights. They are the reigning, defending TNF champion, the Black Sheep, Nick's Wilde!
Championship action. Big fight feel here, partner.
Yeah.
First night in town.
Referee George Ross raising that TNF championship. One fall to our finish, our first night in town main event. Tatiana, Nick's Wilde for that coveted neon gold. You could feel the lull over our audience with this
Absolutely.
main event. Thanks for being here, Tyler.
Oh, thanks for
Appreciate you
having
being
me.
here. Oh my God! Okay.
Okay.
Enough with the pleasantries. The unwilting Tatiana attacking Nick's Wilde in the corner. Oh, and those forearm shivers by Nick's Wilde are no joke. Rolling through. Oh, kick back, and here comes Tatiana with a big splash in the corner. And all that pent-up aggression, that animosity that she has towards the Black Sheep.
It's all coming to a head.
Oh, it's all boiling over here at first night in town. 2. Oh.
2 count early.
2 count here. Nick's Wilde creating some distance between themselves and Tatiana. Oh, come on. Hey!
Oh.
You saw that TRK.
That's bullshit. That's not using your head.
Nick's Wilde, no matter what I feel about Nick's Wilde is smart. Nick's Wilde is calculated. There's multiple ways that Nick's Wilde could beat you. And let's be honest, they have. They beat him a lot. Their TNF championship reign here has been deadly, especially with the Black Hand Society in tow. And that's probably why Nick's Wilde said, you know what? I don't want the Black Hand Society to break up, because they know the Black Hand Society has helped with those title reigns.
Absolutely. That's their cash cow. Gotta stick to your guns when you're the champ sometimes.
Tatiana struggling to get to her feet here. You know, after all these two have been through, to end this all here at our first night in town.
Tatiana's standing up for the challenge here.
Oh!
Just rifling back with a ton of elbows.
Chopping down that tree. Can Tatiana end Nick's Wilde's 160-plus day TNF Championship title reign? 160-plus.
An impressive streak.
Nick's Wilde has beaten the likes of Reese Hayes, Mikey Montgomery, Keith Hott, MV Young, Tatiana before. Could Nick's Wilde win another one here tonight? Nick's Wilde said Black Hand Society gave them something the Steel City Killers never could, and that's the neon gold. Oh.
Some would say it's the cheating spirit.
Yeah, some would.
Some would.
Especially with former 880 champion Remy LeVay on the outside, cheering on the TNF champion Nick's Wilde. And speaking of the mind eraser.
Speaking of the goddamn devil himself.
In his hunting jacket tonight. See if I can blow some smoke to get Remy out of here.
That'd be great.
As soon as I pick this up, it just explodes.
Just big plumes.
Oh! Big DDT. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Audience here getting behind the unwilting Tatiana. Nick's Wilde playing with their food a little bit with those forearm shivers. Taking their time dismantling Tatiana. Oh!
The crowd kind of nervously
Yeah,
watching
right?
on here.
Wouldn't this be a unique evening to see Tatiana raise that neon gold above her head? But right now, I don't know, TRK.
I don't know.
Your pick looks a little bit out of it right now.
You know, I'm sticking with my guns here.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with my guns. Tatiana's been down and out before.
Oh, this is just going off when it's down now. Okay. Yeah, of course, Nick's Wilde was my pick to click here, especially with Remy LeVay ringside, but Tatiana now.
Playing a little bit of mind games. That's one of the arts of war. Trying to psych your opponent out.
Oh! I think all those hammers to the head have knocked Tatiana a little loopy. Oh, collision at home plate. Tatiana and Nick Wilde both go down. TRK clapping his hands next to me again.
That's
the
right.
Main event, baby. 880 Wrestling Thursday night fights. First night in town here in the South Side.
Boom. Just big collision.
The neon gold on the line. Of course, they have 10 to get to their feet. They're halfway home. Oh. Even on this cold January night, you could see the perspiration.
They're just giving it their all. Cold or not.
Oh, clothesline. Oh. Duck under there. Oh, kick to the gut. Looking for a swinging neck breaker there. Tatiana leveling up to that next gear. Shades of the Wildflowers. Nick Wilde on the back of Tatiana. Oh! Cover here.
Is this it?
Two. No, it's
Oh.
two. TRK, we almost had a new champion.
Painful.
At that Death Valley driver, Shades of the Wildflowers, Tatiana picks up a 2.
The crowd clamoring that was 3, and I can't help but agree.
It's kind of hard to see through the smoke in the shop here.
These two competitors giving it their all.
Reversal into the ropes. Oh, big spine buster. Shades of Arn Anderson in the cover. 2 and...
Not that easy.
Only a 2 count for the champion.
It's not going to be that easy. Think again, Nix.
For this main event, we are going to extra innings. So if you're watching from home, thanks so much for tuning into our first night in town here at the shop.
We have to do it. Got to do it big on the first night.
Nick Wilde, of course, not very happy about picking up the loss at Get Warmer for Enjoy. Oh, with the high big DDT! Implanted into the ground like a flower.
That's it.
2.
That's got to be it.
Is it 2?
Oh.
2.9. The Black Sheep kicks out and the main event continues.
Tatiana knowing beforehand she's going to have to fight a little bit harder against our champion. She's got to get everything she's got here. Can't leave anything back.
Tyler, they're both struggling to get to their feet here. Like I said, it's extra innings. TNF Championship on the line in the main event. Oh, looking for a spear. Oh, God. Is George hit?
Okay?
George was hit. Referee George was inadvertently hit by Tatiana here. Wait a second.
This
on the
can't
back. Wild driver by the Black Sheep. But referee George Ross is down. Remy LeVay complaining on the outside. But the cover can't be made here. Wait, who is that?
What's going on here?
Somebody.
It's
Reese.
wrestler Reese.
Oh! Nick Wilde calling for the belt from Remy LeVay. Well, guess what? They got the belt. Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes back to save his old tag team partner Tatiana. A belt in the face to Nix levels the playing field for 880 Wrestling.
Reese Hayes just hitting different these days.
Reese Hayes is such a loose cannon. There's a receipt for Nick Wilde from Tatiana. Cover here. Title on the line. 2.
Do it. That's it, baby.
Tatiana wins. Tatiana wins. We've got a new champion.
And
the unwilting Tatiana!
Celebration City is the south side of Pittsburgh. 880 Wrestling's first night in town, and the first time we have a new TNF champion. It's the unwilting Tatiana.
The replay here, you see George goes down, Tatiana takes advantage.
And there is your receipt, Nick's Wilde. There is your receipt, Black Hand Society. Tatiana, new TNF champion. And I want to give a shout out to everybody here at the shop. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's watched 880 Wrestling for a couple of years. And I especially want to give a shout out to all our new viewers. 880 Wrestling is taking over Pittsburgh, baby. From TRK all day, every day.
That's what they say.
Thank you for joining us, Tyler.
For your new TNF champion, the unwilting Tatiana!
And I am Toddy Tondera. Join us here every Thursday, 8 p.m. for free, Freiburg Street in Pittsburgh. And most importantly, get roached.